What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. It is Sunday, June 29th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. Back-to-back bad days for us. We go 6-8 on our money line / spread picks. We do go 9-6 on our over-unders. Just missed on our parlay again yesterday. But you guys already know the rules. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for my play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Today we have two. Also at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright guys, first game up of the day. 12 o'clock Eastern start. We got the St. Louis Cardinals in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. St. Louis won this game yesterday, a score 9-6. In this game today, the left-handed pitcher Liberatore is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 5-6 this season with a 3.96 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Allen is on the mound for the Cleveland Guardians. He's 5-5 this year with a 4.25 ERA. Looking at this matchup, two left-handed pitchers on the mound. We know Cleveland this season has struggled versus left-handed pitching. They're batting .224 with 15 home runs this season off of left-handed pitchers, whereas St. Louis is batting .237 with 22 home runs off of lefties this season. Then I look at Liberatore in this game. He has been very good this season. 15 starts for the whole year, and only 5 games he's allowed over 2 total runs. In this game today, St. Louis are the betting odd favorites to win, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 8, and we're taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm playing 2 St. Louis Cardinals. Arenado and Contreras, the 2 right-handed bats, have been killing left-handed pitching this year. LT Allen is a fastball thrower, another thing that makes this matchup very good for both of these 2 hitters. For the pitching props, I should say, we're playing both of these starting pitchers to go under their line today. Both of their lines are set at 4.5, and we're playing Liberatore to go under 4.5 strikeouts. Allen of the Guardians under 4.5 Ks today as well. Up next, guys, we got the New York Mets in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. Pittsburgh handled the Mets yesterday, winning a score of 9-2. In this matchup today, Montas will be making his second start of the season for the Mets. The right-handed pitcher is 0-0 this season with no earned runs. Burrows gets the start for the Pirates. He's 1-2 this year with a 4.45 ERA. 2 right-handed pitchers on the mound in this game. The Mets this season are batting .248 versus right-handed pitching, but have 91 home runs, which is 3rd in the league versus right-handed pitching this season. The Pittsburgh Pirates this year are batting .233 versus righties and have 40 home runs, which is dead last in the league. In this matchup today, Montas will be making his second start of the year. In his first start, Tuesday that just passed against the Atlanta Braves, he pitched 5 innings, had 5 strikeouts, no earned runs. Burrows will be getting the home start for the Pirates in this game. This year, he has been much better on the road compared to at home. His ERA on the road, 2.47. His ERA at home, 2.50. In this matchup today, the New York Mets are the betting odd favorites, and we got them avoiding the sweep. We're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're playing the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. We're playing Pete Alonso as well as Francisco Lindor of the New York Mets, and we're playing Elly De La Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates, all 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props, the only starting pitcher's line we have in this game is Montas of the Mets, and we're playing him to go over his line, over 4.5 Ks today. Up next, guys, we got the Toronto Blue Jays in Boston taking on the Red Sox. Boston squashed Toronto yesterday, winning a score of 15-1. In this matchup today, the left-handed pitcher Lenore gets the start for the Toronto Blue Jays. He's 4-1 this year with a 2.21 ERA. Buehler on the mound for the Red Sox. The right-handed pitcher is 5-5 with a 6.29 ERA this season. In this game today, the pitching matchup will be the biggest factor. Looking at Walker Buehler in his last 5 starts, ERA above 6. Lenore in his last 5 games, ERA at 180. In this matchup today, after that whooping yesterday Toronto got, we like them getting their lick back today. We're playing Toronto, who are the betting odds favorites, on the money line. The game total is set at 10, and we're taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 2 Toronto Blue Jays. Give me Barger as well as Bo Bichette, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 3.5, and I like both of them to go over in this one. So Lenore of the Blue Jays over 3.5 strikeouts. Buehler of the Red Sox over 3.5 Ks as well today. Up next, guys, we have a series that's split coming into today. The Philadelphia Phillies in Atlanta taking on the Braves. The Braves won this game yesterday, a score of 6-1. In this matchup today, Suarez, the left-handed pitcher, gets the start for the Phillies. He's 6-2 this season with a 2.08 ERA. Strider on the mount for the Braves. He's 3-5 this year with a 4.07 ERA. Looking at Philly this season versus right-handed pitching, they're batting .254, which is the 4th highest batting average in the league versus right-handed pitching. And they have a nice 60 home runs to go along with it versus righties. The Braves this season are batting just .224 against lefties, one of the lowest in the league. They also have 17 home runs this season versus left-handed pitching. In the last 5 starts, Suarez, the left-handed pitcher for the Phillies, ERA at 1.30. Strider, the starting pitcher for the Braves, last 5 starts, ERA just over 3. In this matchup today, the Braves are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 1 Brave, 1 Philly. Give me Ronald Acuna as well as Trey Turner, both to have 2 total bases in this game. On to the pitching props now. Suarez of the Phillies, we're playing him to go over his line, over 6.5 strikeouts. Strider, I'm playing his under in this one today, under 6.5 Ks. On after that, guys, an AL East matchup, a series that's split coming into today. We got the Tampa Bay Rays in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. Tampa Bay was able to get their lick back yesterday, winning a score of 11-3. Of course, Friday night, Baltimore put up 22 runs on them. In this matchup today, Taj Bradley gets the start for the Rays. He's 5-5 this year with a 4.57 ERA. Dean Kramer gets the start for the Orioles. He's 6-7 with a 4.60 ERA. In this matchup, to me, there is no pitching advantage for the teams. I think it's a dead even split. I could actually see you leaning towards Dean Kramer. He has been very good this year. Taj Bradley, though, on the road is much better. Of course, playing at Tampa Bay is a run-friendly ballpark. On the road this season has been much better. ERA below 3.30. In this matchup today, Tampa Bay, who are the betting odds favorites, we like them on the money line. The game total is set at 10, and we're taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I like both of the lows of the Rays. We're playing Brandon Lowe as well as Josh Lowe, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We're playing Bradley of the Tampa Bay Rays to go over his line, over 3.5 strikeouts. Kramer of the Orioles, we're taking his under in this one today, under 4.5 Ks. Righty, guys, this next game up will be our first play of the day. The first game of the day I'm going to recommend to you more than any. We have the Athletics in New York taking on the Yankees. This game killed me yesterday. The Athletics won a score of 7-0. In this matchup today, Severino gets to return to Yankee Stadium to face his old team. He's 2-8 this season with a 4.83 ERA. Marcus Stroman on the mount for the Yankees. He's returning after 2 months of injury. He's 0-1 this season with an 11.57 ERA. These are 2 terrible pitchers on the mount today. No pitching advantage, even though Stroman is coming back from an injury. I guess you could lean Severino in this matchup. We are playing the Yankees, but on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're taking the over in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. We're taking Lawrence Butler of the Athletics, and we're playing Jazz Chisholm as well as Aaron Judge of the Yankees, all three batsmen, 2 total bases. The only starting pitcher's line we have in this game is Severino of the Athletics, and we're playing him to go over 3.5 Ks today. Moving along, guys, another series that's split coming into today. The Cincinnati Reds at home facing the Padres. The Padres won this game yesterday, a score of 6-4. In this matchup today, Kolek, the right-handed pitcher, gets the start for the Padres. He's 3-3 this year with a 3.95 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Lodolo on the mound for the Reds. He's 5-5 this season with a 3.63 ERA. The books do like Cincinnati in this matchup. Looking at Kolek, in his last 6 road starts, ERA of 2. Lodolo this season, 6 home starts, ERA above 5. In this matchup today, we like the road dogs. I'm playing the San Diego Padres on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 San Diego Padres. Give me Manny Machado and Fernando Tatis, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now. I like Kolek of the Padres to go over his line, over 4.5 strikeouts. Lodolo, I'm playing his under in this one today, under 4.5 Ks. Guys, on after that, we got the Colorado Rockies in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. Colorado looking to avoid getting swept here today. They lost yesterday's game, a score of 5-0. On top of avoid getting swept here today, they're trying to avoid the run line sweep. Something that happens to them very often. Something we've made money off of a lot. In this game today, I'm a bit cautious with that. This will be my cautious play. There's nothing really that tells me that Milwaukee won't be able to lay the 2 runs on them, except that it's Sunday. And Sundays, there's always something strange happening. In this matchup today, Marquez gets the start for the Rockies. He's 3-9 with a 5.79 ERA. Patrick on the mound for the Brewers. He's 3-7 this season with a 3.72 ERA. Like I said, in this game, I'm playing Milwaukee on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I'm playing the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 2 Brewers. I'm playing Contreras as well as Chirios, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We're playing Marquez to go under his line, under 3.5 strikeouts. Patrick, I'm playing his over in this one today, over 5.5 Ks. Moving along, guys, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers in Kansas City taking on the Royals. Kansas City was able to get a nice win yesterday, winning a score of 9-5. In this matchup today, Warblowski will be making his return. He has an ERA through his first 5 games of 4.91. The left-handed pitcher Bubik is on the mound. He's 6-5 this season with an ERA of 2.18. Like I said, Bubik has a very nice record, 2.18 ERA, but in his last 4 starts, his ERA is just at 5. In this matchup today, the Dodgers still are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're playing the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Dodgers. We're playing Teoscar Hernandez as well as Freddie Freeman, both to have 2 total. For the pitching props, we only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Bubik of the Royals, and I like him to go over today, over 4.5 Ks. On after that, guys, we have the Chicago Cubs in Houston taking on the Astros. The Cubs were able to win this game handily yesterday, a score of 11-2. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Talion is on the mound for the Cubs. He's 7-5 this year with a 4.47 ERA. Valdez on the mound for the Astros. He's been very good this season. The left-handed pitcher's 8-4 with a 2.88 ERA. Looking at this matchup, this Cubs team right now was batting close to 260 this season versus lefties. In the last 2 weeks, this Houston team offensively has been digressing. The books do like the Houston Astros to win this game, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Chicago Cubs on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and I like the over in this one. It's supposed to be strong wind, blowing straight to right field, so there will be an advantage for left-handed bats in this game today. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. I like 2 Chicago Cubs. Give me Carson Kelly as well as Ian Happ, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now. I like both of these starting pitchers to go under their line. Talion under 4.5 strikeouts. Valdez under 5.5 Ks today. Moving along, guys. AL West matchup wrapping up here today. We have the Seattle Mariners in Texas taking on the Rangers. The Rangers were able to win this game yesterday in the bottom of the 10th, a score of 6-5. In this game today, we do have Castillo starting for the Seattle Mariners. He's 4-5 this season with a 3.69 ERA. Jack Leiter gets the start for the Texas Rangers today. He's 4-5 this season with a 4.55 ERA. I still do not trust this Texas Rangers team offensively. In the last week, batting average still at 200. Bullpen has been good for the Rangers, but same thing with this Mariners bullpen. I think they're deadlocked there. The pitching matchup today, I do lean a little bit towards Castillo in this game. Seattle are the betting odds favorites, and we like them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Mariner, 1 Ranger. Give me Cal Raleigh of the Mariners, as well as Seager of the Texas Rangers, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I like Castillo of the Mariners to go over his line, over 5.5 strikeouts. Jack Leiter, I'm playing his under in this one, under 4.5 Ks today. Up after that, guys, we have the Washington Nationals in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The Angels were able to win this game yesterday handily, a score of 8-2. In this matchup today, the left-handed pitcher Mitch Parker is on the mound for the Nationals. He's 5-8 this year with a 4.59 ERA. Kokanowicz is on the mound for the Angels. The right-handed pitcher's 3-8 this season with a 5.49 ERA. Despite his ERA being so crazy high, 5.49, Kokanowicz does have 3 good quality starts in a row. Looking at Mitch Parker, in his last 7 starts, ERA at 7. In this game today, the Angels at home are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and I'm taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 National, 1 Angel. Give me James Wood of the Nationals, as well as Neto of the Angels, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. Mitch Parker, we're taking him to go under his line today, under 3.5 strikeouts. Kokanowicz, we're playing his over in this game, over 3.5 Ks. Moving along, guys, we got the Miami Marlins in Arizona looking for the sweep here today. Miami was able to win yesterday's game, a score 8-7. In this matchup today, Quantrill, the right-handed pitcher, gets the start for the Miami Marlins. He's 3-7 this year with a 5.56 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Rodriguez is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's 3-4 this season with a 5.40 ERA. This Miami Marlins team, since starting this West Coast road trip, has been red hot. Looking at their one kryptonite so far this season has been left-handed pitching. They're batting under 230 when facing lefties this year. Quantrill has been very streaky, but has struggled his last few starts. In this matchup today, we're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks on the run line. The game total is set at 9, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Arizona Diamondbacks. Give me Suarez as well as Perdomo, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 4.5. We're playing both of them to go over. Quantrill of the Marlins over 4.5 strikeouts. Rodriguez of the Diamondbacks over 4.5 Ks as well. On after that, guys, our final game of the day, which will be our second play of the day. The second game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. We have the Minnesota Twins in Detroit taking on the Tigers. Detroit was able to even up the series yesterday, winning a score of 10-5. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Paddock is on the mound for the Twins. He's 3-6 this season with a 4.64 ERA. Tariq Skubal, the ace, is on the mound for the Tigers. He's 9-2 this season with a 2.29 ERA. Looking at this Minnesota Twins team, they're batting .220 this season versus left-handed pitchers. Today they have to face the best lefty in the league. Paddock in his last 5 starts, ERA above 6. In this game today, Detroit are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total set at 7, and I'm taking the under in this one. They're expecting at least 9 per hour winds blowing from right field into the diamond, so left-handed bats will be at a disadvantage in this game today. On to the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Carlos Correa of the Minnesota Twins, as well as Spencer Torkelson and Gabby Torres of the Detroit Tigers. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We like both of these starting pitchers to go over their line. Paddock over 3.5 strikeouts. Skubal over 7.5 Ks today. Once again, guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one, a 6-leg game parlay, the earlier half games in the day, where we start off with the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line, the New York Mets on the run line, the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line, the Philadelphia Phillies, Atlanta Braves, game total to go under 8.5, and we wrap it up with the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line, as well as the New York Yankees on the money line. All 6 legs, $5 bet, pays $130. On after that, guys, this will be our second game parlay, the later half games in the day. Another 6-leg parlay where we start off with the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line, the Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line, the Chicago Cubs, Houston Astros game total to go over 7.5 total runs, the Seattle Mariners on the money line, and we wrap it up with the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line and the Detroit Tigers on the money line. All 6 legs, $5 bet pays $115. On after that, guys, we have our home run parlay. We start off with our first one. It's a 3-leg home run parlay where we play Jazz Chisholm of the New York Yankees, Barger of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we wrap it up with Ronald Acuna of the Atlanta Braves. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $180. On after that, guys, this will be our final parlay of the day, our final home run parlay. We start off with Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros, James Wood of the Nationals, and we wrap it up with Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $120. Once again, guys, I just want to send a thank you out to everyone. You guys know I appreciate you all and I respect you all. I hope we can make some money today. If you're home today, Sunday, enjoy your day off. If you're on your way to work, I send my safeties and salutes to you, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.